Hello, Mr. Lesham is here. And what we're going to do now is once we've learned how to apply and use these formulas for arithmetic series, now I also need to show you how to prove it. Okay? Now, I'm going to just prove this one. To get this one, we get that one from this one pretty easily. And perhaps I'll show it to you in this video, perhaps it might be in another video. Now, let's say our starting point is this. Okay? We're not going to prove that. That we already know. The nth term of arithmetic sequence is a plus n minus 1 times d. What is a again?
First term.
The first term. D is? Oh, it's difference. Okay, so now I want to write down what is Sn. I want to write down what is Sn. Okay, well, what's the first term in Sn? What is S1? What's the first thing we add? The first term, which is? A. So it's A. Okay. Now, to that we need to add the second term. Now, look, I don't know what A is, I don't know what D, so that's why this is a little bit more difficult, because these are not numbers. If A is the first term, what will be the second term?
A plus 1.
2. A plus?
A plus T2. A plus D.
That's it, Eugene. Well done. Okay? The second term is your first term plus that difference, A plus D. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what will be the third term? A plus
2D.
plus 2D. We add D twice, right? Because the second term is A plus D. Now we're adding another D to it. It will be A plus 2D. Okay? Now, not Eugene, somebody else. What will be the next? Okay, I'll pause. We can obviously carry on and on and on. I'm not going to write the next one, but just out of interest, what will be the next one? A plus? If this is A plus D, A plus 2, the next one will be A plus? 3D. Okay? Now, I'm actually not interested in that. Let's get rid of this. I need some more space. What I'm interested now, I'm doing plus dot. And what I want now is my last term, my nth term. What is my nth term? Well, that's my nth term, Tn. Okay? That's my nth term. I can write, instead of writing A plus n minus 1d, I'll just write Tn. That's the last term, right? Okay. But what will be the term before the last term?
Tn minus D.
Clever. Okay? If this is the last term, the term before that, if we want to go back, we minusing a D. If we want to go forward, we adding a D every time. If we want to go back, we minusing a D. If I wanted to go one more step back, let's do one more. Dot. What will be this one? I ran out of space. Hang on. Give me some. Tn, yes, yeah, it gave you some time to think. Yes, oh, I wrote it here. So this is Tn minus D, and that's going to be Tn minus 2D. Okay? Alright? We happy with that? Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to write down this again. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you a question. If I have 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, if I write 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 1, can I write an equal sign here? Of course I can, right? Because it's all sum, so we can move it around. So I'm going to write S. If this is true, right, then I can also say that this is equal to Tn plus Tn minus D. A bit messy here, guys. Tn minus D. What am I going to write next?
Minus 2D.
Tn minus 2D plus dot. And what will I write here? A plus 2D plus A plus D plus A. Can you see what I've done? All I did, I just changed the order. Okay? The first term became last. There's a song like this. You know that? It's a Dylan song. First term, one term. I can't remember what it is. Okay? The second one is second last. Okay? So I've got two equations for Sn. Alright. What we often do with two equations? Well, yeah, that's one thing I can do. You're right, we do that sometimes. But in simultaneous equation, we added them. We added them. So if this equation is correct and this equation is correct, I can just add them. So if I'm adding this side, what should I write? What is Sn plus Sn?
2Sn.
2Sn. Okay. Now, check this out. This is really cool. Okay? This is where you're going to really see some first beauty bits in maths. Okay. So, An plus Tn. Okay, that's An. Oh, A plus Tn, right? A plus Tn. What is that? I'm going to write down in brackets. What is A plus D? No, we're not timing it, we're adding it. A plus D plus Tn minus D.
Yeah.
How much is it add up?
Tn plus A.
Tn plus 2A.
No, but the plus D minus D cancelled out. We're adding it.
Tn plus A.
Exactly. Or I'll write it down as A plus Tn. Okay? Oh, that's plus. Okay, we're adding these things. We're not multiplying them, we're adding these things. It's kind of the same, isn't it?
It is the same.
Okay. Maybe it was just a coincidence. What is A plus 2D plus Tn minus 2D?
A plus 2D.
Wow, that's quite nice.
Oh, yeah.
Plus. Okay, what about this one? Must be different here.
A plus Tn.
Okay, minus D plus 2D cancel out. We're still A plus Tn. Next one, Tn minus D plus D cancel the D. We still A plus Tn. And the last one, Tn plus A. I'm just going to write it as so everyone writes the same. A plus Tn. Cool. Cool bananas. Okay. So let's see what we can write. Where are we getting this? 2Sn. Okay. I've got A plus Tn. Repeat itself. Again and again and again and again. How many terms do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many terms? N. They are n terms in this series. They're n terms. So really, instead of writing A plus Tn, A plus Tn, A plus Tn, blah, 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 I can just write n times A plus Tn. Can you see it? Okay, what should I do? I'm going to pause now and let you see if anyone can finish the proof. So you guys pretty much got it. I'll ask you to see if you can finish it up and you finished it well, okay? So first thing Simon said, divide by 2. Okay, so Sn divide by 2. I'm going to have n divide by 2. That's already looking good. Okay? Now, I'm going to write, okay, A. But now I don't want to write Tn. I don't have a Tn here. Is this not? It is. There's no Tn here. But I got to remember we started with the fact that Tn is A plus n minus 1d. So, Taylor is telling me, okay, that I can sub, instead of Tn, I can write down A plus n minus 1d. And then it's finished. Now we're done. Okay? What do we write? Sn equal n over 2. What should I do? Finish it off.
Finish the
What do I do with that? What is A plus A? Come on, guys.
2A.
2A! Okay, so open brackets, 2A plus n minus 1 times d proved. Okay, we proved it. That's a formula. That's what we want to prove. So well done. Okay, let's pause. Okay, so guys, before I finish this video, even though it doesn't say in the textbook, but I think we might as well do it. So that's the first formula we want to show. We want to prove. There was another formula, right? Okay, and that other formula we could have taken this and make it much easier. If for example I know the last term, okay, the last term really is Tn. It's the nth term. So instead of Tn, I can write down L because that's the last term. So if I know that the Tn is the last term, L, it could be, I don't know what, 72, then I can write down Sn equal n over 2. Just divide by 2, just like Simon tells us. But instead of substituting Tn, this monster, we just write, okay, it's the last term. And then we've got the second equation that we want to do. Okay? Voila. Goodbye.